Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so today I have some cooking to do in the kitchen, so let's get started. Okay guys, so the things you're going to need for macaroni and cheese are butter, 2 onions, and they could be medium onions, a can of evaporated milk, a bowl of macaroni, a can of tomatoes, some mustard, some ketchup, grated cheese, and then flour, because you will be making a roux to start off with, so some flour, some salt, some pepper, and some garlic powder, and you could use any spices that you want, but those are the spices I'm going to be using. So right now I'm going to partially boil the macaroni, and I'm going to be boiling 2 cups of macaroni. Okay guys, so in the pot is a 1/4 cup of butter, and I've already melted it. And then I have 1/4 cup of flour. I'm just going to show you that I also forgot 2 cups of milk. Now you could use 2%, 1%, homo. You could use whatever milk you want to use. So right now I'm getting ready to make a roux, and that's what we're at now. Okay, so I have it on medium, and it's all melted, so I'm going to add flour and stir just to cook off the flour taste. You want to cook off the flour taste, so, and try to get all the lumps out. So that's the part we're at now. Okay, so it's pretty good there. What I'm going to do is take the milk, and I'm slowly going to add milk and keep stirring and keeping it thickening up, and make sure no lumps happen. I have the heat on the burner for medium. So you're just going to constantly stir and make sure you keep out the lumps and no burning. Just like that. That's the only thing about this. You have to keep stirring and stirring and stirring. And then you'll notice that it gets a little thicker. You add more milk. I just pour a little at a time. So by the time we're done, we're going to have like a cheese sauce. So I'm going to keep doing this until all the milk is done. So now I'm going to add the mustard. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of mustard. You can also add 1 tablespoon of dried mustard. It's totally up to you. But liquid mustard works just fine. So I'm just going to add 2 of them. So there's the mustard in, and I'm going to keep stirring until it thickens up. That's all I'm going to keep doing. Okay, so it's thickened up now. So what I'm going to do is, I have 2 cups of cheese. I'm going to put a little cheese in at a time and keep stirring. So just put in some cheese and then just keep stirring and let the cheese melt. Then add a little more and keep going till all the cheese is melted. So that's what stage we're at. Just a little bit of cheese and keep stirring. And I'm going to repeat that until the 2 cups of cheese is done. Okay, so all the cheese is in, it's melted, it's thickening up, just like that. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to take the partially cooked macaroni, I'm going to pour it into one of my glass containers, and then I'm going to pour the cheese over top of the macaroni, and then I will be back. Okay guys, so what I've got done here now is I have the macaroni in the glass container. So I'm going to take the cheese sauce and I'm going to pour it over the macaroni just like that, and then I'm going to mix it all together. Okay, so what I did with the onions is I used a grater. I grated it very fine, so it's got the liquid and the onion, which is also going in there, and then you will stir that. There will be a tablespoon of ketchup, which I'm going to do right now. Okay, so that's all mixed up. So what we're going to do now is, I have the can of whole tomatoes. I'm going to drop the tomatoes in anywhere you want them. There's no rhyme or reason. Just get them in there. And then after the tomatoes are in, you have an option. You can cover this with breadcrumbs, more cheese, or both. It's totally up to you. Now I am going to pour the sauce a little bit on top, just like that. There is no more mixing, because I do not want it to be mixed together with that sauce. It will just leak all over. Okay. Okay guys, so I already grated extra cheese that's going to go on the top, and I got the breadcrumbs down. So that is what stage we're at. So I'm just going to sprinkle some cheese right on the top like this. You can put as much as you want or as little. It's up to you, depending on how much you like cheese. This house really likes cheese, so I'm not going to hold back. And then I have the breadcrumbs, just plain breadcrumbs. You can use seasoned breadcrumbs if you want. And then I'm just going to sprinkle some breadcrumbs on the top. And then this will go into the oven for 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to cover it with tin foil. And then I will be back to show you the finished product. So, you can add salt and pepper at this point, or garlic powder, garlic salt, onion powder, onion salt. It does not matter. Anything for your taste and your taste alone. So I'm adding salt. I'm adding the pepper. And I'm adding garlic powder, because garlic in this house is very big. Okay, so that is our dinner. Okay guys, so as you know, my niece lives with me and she's extremely fussy. So I have just a little bit of macaroni. I put some of the cheese sauce in there. I am dumping in the rest of the tomatoes that were in the can, which is about 3 of them. I'm going to top this with cheese, salt and pepper, and that will be it because she does not like anything else. She's extremely fussy. But you can do whatever you want to your own. You can add more. You can do it like this way. So, all right. So I will be back once they're out of the oven. Okay, guys. So this is how the mac and cheese looks. It's all done. Looks super yummy. And this one is Jessica's, and it's all done, and that's what it looks like. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, everyone.